Celadon, one of the country's largest truckload freight carriers, has shut its doors. We're going to be talking about that today and how it affects you on this episode of FBTV. You know, it's never a good day when you got to talk about a trucking company going out of business, any trucking company, but Celadon, they've been around for over 30 years. They were around a few years before I started driving. I remember seeing their trucks everywhere, and what always kind of tickled me, here we are several years later, long time later, their logo's still pretty much the way it was back in the day. But anyway, Celadon, they filed for bankruptcy protection according to a Chapter 11 bankruptcy petition filed in U.S. District Court in Delaware. The Board of Celadon International voted on Sunday to seek bankruptcy protection. This filing includes a total of 26 companies under the Celadon umbrella. And this list of companies is why we are talking about Celadon today. There are 26 companies up there. Now, you can do a search on the internet and you can find this list. You can print it out. But these companies range from not only the trucking company aspect of it, but the broker side of it. And it looks here like, just looking, quick glance, I really don't know, but just looking, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 different brokerages on this list. Now, besides the trucking company, and there's several other trucking companies on this list too. Now, this is why it's going to be important to you, and I'll get to that before we get done today. Now, Celadon lists the total assets of approximately $427 million, total debts of $391 million, owed to between. I thought I had too many credit cards, but total debts between 5,000 and 10,000 creditors. Oh, I couldn't sleep at night. That's according to the court filing. Now, the company claims it has around 3,800 employees, 2,500 of them drivers. At the top of the list of the company's creditors, the United States Department of Justice, which is where all of this began. Back in April, Celadon agreed to pay a $42 million fine for securities fraud scandals. In other words, they were lying to investors, bottom line. If you ever saw the movie Wall Street, you get the idea of what's going on here. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail about it, but you get the gist. Now, following that happened in April, $42 million. That was the start of the ground falling out below them. In May, SEC filed civil suit against former Celadon CEO, Danny Williams. Then we haven't heard anything for quite a while. Then this past Thursday, just last week, 2 more Celadon executives were indicted for securities fraud, which brought the bankruptcy. Now, nobody likes to talk about anything, or, you know, we're not trying to be disrespectful. There are drivers out there. It's Christmas. People need work. People are coming home. I am honestly guessing. Now, that I will say this, there is a thing in the bankruptcy filing here, and the way I read it, Celadon's trying to make sure everybody gets paid as far as their employees and drivers and such like that, and bonus programs and such, but it's not their decision anymore if it's in bankruptcy, but hopefully that'll happen. But I imagine a lot of these people are going to go home and file for unemployment. You know, get that, maybe take a minute or two to kind of regroup, catch their breath, and then go back out. Drivers, they should be able to get a job pretty quick. You know, if I was a driver, I know right now, if I was a driver, I could be on another truck tomorrow, next day, whatever, working for somebody else. But the office people, yeah, they may have a little bit more time before they get another job. Now, what we're talking about today, let's talk about this, the whole purpose of this video, is there are a lot of shippers that are left in the cold right now because a lot of these companies handled their freight. These companies aren't there today. There is freight. There is more freight today than there was Friday when Celadon was still operating. Bottom line. These shippers are out there. You need to be on the phone. We talked last video about keeping your prospecting going. Today, you need to be on the phone. You need to be knowledgeable about what's happening here, because this is a major trucking company going under. And nobody's joyful about that. Believe me, nobody is. But at the same time, you've got to see the big picture. You've got to open that door and walk through it. Okay? So, Celadon. Get a list of these companies. Matter of fact, if you are making sales pitches right now, you're making prospect calls and such, that would be probably one of the first things I'm bringing up. Yeah, what do you think about Celadon? Didn't affect you too much, did it? Can I help you? That kind of thing. Coffee mugs. I don't have my coffee mug with me right now, but the coffee mug's available. Check out our website, Freight Broker TV. Matter of fact, we're going to have more things up there before too long. Keep checking. We're going to have T-shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts, all kinds of things you can purchase from the FBTV website. Also, if you have any questions, right below the video here on the YouTube video, you can ask. Go to our website. We got forms under the videos, contact forms you can ask questions. As a matter of fact, if you'd rather email me at fbtv@freightbrokertv.com. All right. And obviously follow us on Twitter and make sure you subscribe.